For Tuesday morning, whereas the convection in the Florida Keys and just a tiny bits throughout the Great Basin, Desert Southwest, and parts of California. What about you, Wild? Well, actually, you don't have convection, Wild. Let's take a look for Tuesday night. A lot of convection in the Florida Keys, New Mexico, and tiny bits throughout California, Great Basin, the north side of the Cascades in Oregon. For Wednesday morning, convection is in some parts of the Florida Keys, some parts of New Mexico and Colorado, a few tiny bit of convection throughout parts of the Great Basin. And finally, Wednesday night, convection is abundant throughout New Mexico and eastern Colorado, tiny bit near Salt Lake City. Now let's move on to radar. See if there's any precipitation or not. See what we got. So, plenty of storms to deal with. The nor'easter in the northeast. More storms throughout Texas, the Great Plains, Southern Plains to the Great Lakes region, and that includes you, Wild. Parts of the desert Southwest, you get some showers and storms, and more storms to deal with in the Pacific Northwest, and as well as Montana and the Northern Rockies, and parts of the Southeast, as I failed to mention that, and parts of, not parts of Florida. Plenty of wet weather to deal with in the Northeast, all the way down to the Mid-Atlantic, and more storms in the center part of the country. The Rockies, Great Basin, Northern Rockies, California, Desert Southwest, parts of the Pacific Northwest, and a tiny bit left over throughout parts of the Great Lakes region. While you're done for in terms of the rain or any kind of precipitation whatsoever. For Tuesday morning, there's still plenty of leftover precipitation to deal with in the Northeast, all the way to the Carolinas. And plenty of storms in South Florida, and more storms throughout the Great Plains and the upper Mississippi Valley. A few storms left over throughout the desert Southwest, the Great Basin, Northern Rockies, leeward side of the Cascades, and the Bitterroot Mountains of Idaho. And lots of storms that's still happening throughout California for Tuesday morning, but by Tuesday night, clouds and maybe some showers still left over throughout some parts of the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic. But a lot of storms are still happening throughout the Northern Plains, upper Mississippi Valley, Great Lakes region, so wild. That means you actually may have some clouds and maybe a few chances of precipitation to deal with, after all. And what about some storms in the west? Well, parts of California will get some storms, maybe some in the form of snow showers or snowstorms, especially in parts of the Great Basin, Northern Rockies, Bitterroot Mountains. Take a look for Wednesday morning. Some clouds and maybe a few showers in parts of the Northeast, all the way to the northern Great Plains, upper Mississippi Valley, parts of the southern Great Lakes region. More storms, valley rain, mountain snow throughout the interior parts of the west and northern California as well. And a few parts of the desert southwest will get some showers and storms, mostly in New Mexico and southern Colorado. And finally, Wednesday night, a little tiny bit of clouds and showers throughout parts of the coastal part of New England, and tiny bits in the Ohio Valley and the Mid-Atlantic, and as well as some pop-up storms in Florida, and more clouds and showers throughout parts of the Great Plains, all the way to the mid-upper Mississippi Valley. More valley rain and mountain snow. More storms in the northern Rockies and parts of the Great Basin too, and as well as parts of the desert Southwest and southern Rockies. Okay, and one more thing. Gotta check on the snowfall totals for the next 3 days. It's quite different from the 12 hours one. Let's take a look. So, much of the action will be in the west. So, in northeastern Montana, just about as much as 2 inches of snow will be there. But in western Montana, many parts of which might deal with just about a foot to about 1.5 feet of snow. Maybe a little higher in localized areas in northern Idaho as well. And eastern Idaho, just east of Idaho Falls, just up to 8 inches of snow. And just west of Idaho Falls, up to 8 inches of snow there. North of Boise, up to 16 inches of snow. In the Cascades, some places might get as much as 2 feet of snow there. And in Oregon, in the Cascades, in the mountain peaks, it could be as much as about a foot to 1.5 feet of snow. And the Sierra Nevadas, about as much as a foot to about 1.5 feet from what it looks like throughout many parts of the Sierra Nevadas. And as well as northern Nevada, could be as much as 6 inches to a foot of snow. And parts of just east of Salt Lake City, as much as 8 inches of snow might be there. And just west of Colorado, in the mountainous parts of the Rockies, could be as much as 6 inches of snow in some places. And in Yellowstone, let's see, just about as much as 6 inches of snow, maybe a little higher in localized areas. Well, that's it. Now, let's move on to Minecraft. But first things first, I just need to switch to here. Screw things up for myself. Okay. Now let's switch gears to here, to Minecraft. Okay. Let's go here. Yep. Setting things up for myself while than everyone else. For those of you who are just tuning in, welcome to the stream. This is Marlon here, and this is episode 79 of Mushroom City in Minecraft. Welcome. I just wrapped up the national weather discussion. Hope you guys are having a good day, or hoping that you guys have better days ahead. For me, the weather is set a mood. Not really good, but at least I'm home. That matters. But although I do have a cold knee, I just need a quick sip. Okay, now, almost never is an interesting concept. That is true. Now let's move on, and okay, so this is where we left off. Now, we're not playing Kingdom Hearts 2 today because, well, for one thing, there could be some technical problems, as I was just about to turn on the computer. Which means that if anything screws up, then this stream is finished for the day. Whether if I like it or not, or whether if anybody likes it or not, or even I like it or not. I don't. Right now, I am focusing on getting this done. But I have a tricky issue to deal with, in which I got to get the exits to occur, to be organized right there and there. Well, let's just stick with this for now. So, how are you guys doing today? Anybody, Oh yeah, Wild, how was your weekend so far? I failed to ask you on that one. Was your weekend so far good or not good? Or I mean, I know that you gave me the weather details. And I deeply appreciate that. Ugh, man, what was I thinking? Yeah, this project right here is Mushroom City. I mean, as you can see, like, yeah, there are plenty of buildings over there, but we're going to build more of those. Right now, I'm constructing a highway so I can get everything organized. Alright, here we go. Weekend has been good, has been quite good. Just getting things ready for Thanksgiving tomorrow. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got you, Wild. I just hope that you have good Thanksgiving. For me, I'm just waiting for that to happen in late November. But also, there is a holiday, a federal holiday. But the thing is that I don't have a day off tomorrow because I still have to work though. My next day off won't happen until the end of next month for both Thursday and Friday. Then after that is just one whole week off from Christmas to New Year. Okay, so I managed to get this part done. Now comes the part that I need to clone this part.